can him out real quick. Oh, and it's blinking, so stream started. Hello, stream! Hello! Game is laggy kind of right now. It's surprising considering I'm not in a voice chat right now, so it shouldn't be as laggy, but... yeah, we'll see. We'll see. My other character right now? Haven't really done a lot, just changed the rifle. So I'm thinking doing a couple upgrades to the house. Oh, and then I don't know. I don't know much of what I'm supposed to do right now. So, anybody got any ideas? Just give any ideas. I need ideas. Anything you want to see? Except for like the quests where they want you to be like a level 100 opponent at level 4. Oh, what guidance then? Let's say who has the right changing stuff. Yeah, Sinfless does. I didn't buy a single of those Sinfless scrolls myself. Because I can't buy them yet. Is Red Guardian the same one as me? He's in 28 and I'm in 28. That means he's tracking me down currently. Well, joy of all joy, he's dragging me down again. No, Red Guardian. And over here. Wherever you currently are trying to track me down. Accordingly for you, I moved my location from the ocean to over here now. Have fun tracking me. Ugh. He just has to notice that I'm not on the right area of the map, and then he can find me. Can he? Do I know anywhere that's like annoying to get to? So he'll know like my general location, but he doesn't know where. Oh, he's down there now. Find it! Wait. Wait, didn't he see me? Oh god. I swear if this works within a second. It's gonna join the voice chat. He's looking for me. Oh, this is funny. I'm just gonna look into it. Again if it'll let me. Okay, he's not in yet. He's trying to find me. He should be able to see the green aura. I'm pretty sure. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, news chatter. Yeah, that's not a name I recognize. Hello. I usually play with that guy. I know he's trying to find me right now. So I find this funny. Hello. And I'm just gonna stand there and wait. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna look at him until he just voice out. Hello? Hello? No? Hello? You have access to the voice chat. Get in the voice chat. I know you have access to it. Get in the voice chat. Get in BC1. Too close. Meter. A meter difference. Thank you. Thank you. Took long enough to get in the voice chat.
Yeah. I was thinking I was in the DC, but I just opened the DC but didn't go into a call.
Okay, that was funny. Like I knew you were going to my location when you joined the same world as me, so I just ran up there.
So you just go, where can I hide? Where?
Literally,
Man,
you're just jumping down here.
I wasn't at this. I came with the airship. I was going here. Normally, you are sometime at this part of the city, so I checked here.
I can't see you. You went too far. My game.
Not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was checking the part.
And then you were running around over here.
Then I checked the location. You were more here.
After you ran around,
here.
You ran around a bit here, and while I was shifting like crazy up there, just like hello.
I was going here, so.
I was trying to get your attention up there. I was just like shifting like crazy. Like,
and then
I am glowing green to you as well, right?
Yeah. But in a specific radius, I didn't saw you at this first time. I was seen for the glowing, but I was here. So you're more like in this direction. So I checked here, and then I saw the green up there.
Yeah, so, and I'm just shifting like crazy up there.
Time for parkour.
Boom. Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna jump down here. It's literally just through the bank.
Yeah, I was going the wrong tower up.
Yep. You could have just jumped up onto that bridge and then walked in and then gone up the stairs. Legitimately.
I can seek and sin first.
This is one of my favorite sounds.
But the best part is I can see you through walls.
One, I figure out something to do because currently I'm on my non-roleplay character, so what are we doing? Because if you can't come up with something, I'm just gonna begin building on the house.
Yeah. What did you want to build on the house?
The giant monster is not completely covered in blue glass yet.
Okay.
And it needs more like vines down the house.
Okay. So I could check if there's a good party that I can join and do something.
I'm gonna go real quick and look at what items I'll need.
Secret discovery. This. Yeah.
My game is laggy.
Mate is not so much.
Okay, let's see. Okay, what am I gonna need? I'm just gonna check what I'm gonna... If the game would let me fly! I hate the fact that I have to go check in the end just to fly. Let me fly. There we go. Okay, so I'll need like a ton of light blue glass. Some dark blue, but glass is glass. Glass is easy. That's the same thing all the way through. But then we look at
I do
the
canyon
vines.
classes.
The vines, let's see which ones they use again. I think I remember pretty well what vines I've used. Let's see. For vines, which would be nature's, that would be oak leaves, so that's wheat. Then barley for birch. Malt for acacia. Spruce for hops. And then jungle is rye. I'm just gonna gather like a stack or two of each. Because I know I'm gonna need it. Wait, I think I need to check. Is it salmon oil for glass? I think it's salmon oil for glass if I remember right. I think I've gone insane otherwise because it's one of the only fish I can gather mass amounts of. Without going insane. It's trout. Oh, why? Great. Nippy torture. So, have you gone any further into like figuring out what your character is?
My character?
Yeah. Just because this is a non-lore stream, so there is like not actually anything to be concerned about what you say.
Wait, you started your stream.
I am on stream, yes. I started stream before you joined.
Wait, really?
I started stream as soon as I joined the game.
Oh. Yeah, Twitch wasn't loading it.
Mm-hmm. I also need this thing. I should probably check on my sales. I don't think I actually successfully sold anything lately, so. Like scrap has just changed prices completely, like a week ago or so. Three days remaining. And I've sold none of my more than 1,300 freaking scrap. What is the current price of scrap? How drastically did it change? Oh, this is the wrong area. Search. I think I spelled that. I think I spelled it wrong, maybe. No, I spelled it right. Okay, scrap has gone down a lot in price.
For what do you need scrap?
For tools. Because I'm gonna be gathering a lot of stuff. But it's more because I want to know why, like how expensive is scrap right now? Why is my scrap not selling? Gimme. I'm gonna change the price on it. Oh, it's been moved over to the correct price. Yeah, okay, then I want to sell. Yeah, that was sold in enough that it's still worth the work. And then let's start off in Ragni since I'm gonna need a lot of low type grains. Ragni's here. Plus Ragni is an obvious area to just gather a quick stack of scrap. So what are you doing right now?
I'm doing Canyon Colossus.
What?
The Canyon Colossus. A raid.
Okay.
The highest level raid that's possible to do.
Yep.
Poison Monastery Strength, Explosion, Main Attack.
Sound level. That should work better.
Stealth Region, yeah, I take the Stealth Region. I don't want to school tomorrow.
Game is laggy. Neither do I.
I need to fight a lesson.
Yeah, but this is like, because usually I have 3 days where I have like long days with math. This week I'm only gonna have 2, which means tomorrow I'm going to have to finish both tomorrow's and the day after that's work. So that's great. But hey, at least I get to avoid the day where I have to come to school earlier than normal. Which literally results in me sitting and waiting in an hour in the area before my teacher actually comes and unlocks the classroom. Because the bus apparently doesn't understand time correctly. That's not the time I'm supposed to get there. That's way too early. I can't use sitting in the hallway for like an hour for anything. Also, the reason why I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to school, but the day after that I'm not, is because I'm getting some teeth stuff done. And the day right after that, on Friday, we have a school, like basically a talent show, like, except there's no like winner or loser. It's literally just for fun, showing stuff off. And my music teacher and me had agreed on doing a performance there, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it when my face is gonna hurt. My face is gonna hurt. It's the freaking braces they're gonna rip out 2 teeth. I'm gonna get braced, and they're gonna begin like this stuff with the braces. Same day, and then the next day I have a performance that requires me singing. Fuck my life. And I'm not backing out. I have been waiting too long to back out. I will deal with the pain.
Next time. No, the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
The Colossus. The broken protect.
Mm-hmm.
The defense system has been enabled.
Actually, if I remember right, there's a better island for the gathering of plants and stuff. So go there when I get to gather the Let's scatter some of the... It was trout. Trout is 2nd level, correct?
What?
Yeah, that's 2nd level fish, correct?
The 2nd level is the truth.
Yeah, sure, then I don't know how to say it. I don't care for how to say it. It's not a fish I've eaten in real life as far as I know. Or I remember eating in real life. Because like the only one I remember eating in real life I also know the English word of is salmon. Hmm?
Hello?
Oh, hey Pajax.
Hello?
How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
I'm
Kind
in
of...
the middle of writing a song.
What?
I'm in the middle of writing a song.
Huh. Technically I am too, but I've just not worked on it for like a week or two. I just given up on it. I'm just like, meh, I'm gonna do it later. I don't have any inspiration right now. I
always have inspiration. I listen to new songs every day.
But it's like, when I'm sitting in the bus and listening to music, then I'll just begin writing stuff down. Because like, yeah, sure. And then I'll go in and change it later, so it less looks like it's just a weirder version of that song. So I just... The thing is, like, I find like 1 or 2 lines I like, and then later on I go in and change them like 10 times because then I realize like, wait a second, that's... My brain is hitting the other thing too much. This doesn't make sense. Until I end up with like a couple of sentences that are good, but doesn't fit together. If I do it enough times, I'll end up with sentences, like some of the other sentences will fit with some of the first sentences, and then at some point it'll work. I have the instruments for it, I just actually need a song. And maybe also understanding for to play more complicated on different instruments. You are having the touch again. Okay. Okay, where's the fishing area? Fish, 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 fish. Where?
Understand I wanted to hold your hand, but I can't.
Pajax, I'm on stream, so if you don't want somebody to steal your text, if anybody's watching at all, you never know. And I fell in the water.
Man, these raids are profitable. These raids are profitable. I make 1 million XP and around half a liquid per raid. I just give around 500 blocks per raid.
Yeah. Still, you're never gonna be able to pay away the freaking debt of the amount of copper you bought. I still don't understand why you kept digging it deeper by saying, oh right, there was also the secondary character. You could have just not mentioned it! Why did you dig your hole deeper? Why did you dig it deeper? You literally just added more problems onto your own character for lore. I also have to find more about the actual, like, stuff with, like, the roleplay thing, because... because, like, how it works is slightly different, because, well, to fit it in with the character development I'm doing. So I need to, like... I need to flesh out some of the things more. Patrick, do you know how the piano works?
Yeah, sort of. I haven't got one though.
I mean, like, do you know how, like, you put together major and minor keys and how those things work?
No.
I can send you, like, a video that's, like, really easy to understand. It helps a lot with, like, understanding, so it takes less time to actually put something together.
Yeah, sure.
It might help you if you're going to try to actually write a song.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I am just gonna try and find it. I know I have it saved on YouTube.
Answer in the chest. Trying to be like
Let's
I've been feeling
see.
stressed, trying to find my
It's
strength.
under. Which one is it?
Gotta keep it together.
Oh, it's here. Found it. Okay. So. Direct messages to. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully it helps. I also have another one in the like I'm also watching sometimes that shows how people usually do when they're composing the music for it itself, like the other instruments, how to put the stuff together. If you want to see what that one is about. I found them helpful at least to understand what the hell was going on. Now I just need the focus and motivation to actually do it. That might be the harder part for me, but sure. I should probably put my phone back on during the chat. Good idea. Over here somewhere. There it is. No. It's just healing spell. Why? I keep remembering the warrior's thing, which is not any type of helpful spell there. It's just pure offense.
And do you need any material?
I need a lot, and I mean a lot of literally any type of string. Just string or grain or literally anything. At this point, like a lot of them, because, well, I need a lot of leaves. And other than that, I need a lot of trout. I'm pretty sure it's trout.
Okay, I'm a little bit of trout. Why is this person laughing all the time?
He's not, it's something else. Let him be, let him be. Stop being mean. Not his fault.
I'm searching a better position. Wait, what?
Hmm? So have you gotten like a main focus of the song yet? Like figured out what it's like mainly about, or? Jax?
Yeah, what?
Have you like found the main purpose of the song, like what it's supposed to be about?
Pardon?
Have you found out like what you want the song to be about? Like what is like the main thing you're gonna try and go it around?
Sort of.
Okay. Have you figured out like is it like supposed to be a happy or like a more sad like feeling the song is supposed to give off?
Sort of in the middle-ish.
That's kind of hard to do because the reason I asked was to figure out if it would be major or minor key it would be put in. Those are the two main keys to play in when you are using instruments. One of them, like, major is happy, I think, and minor is sad. Like, the tones they give off. The video I sent you explains majority.
Alright.
Because I can explain major and minor keys to you, I can't explain Dorothean scale and whatever the other things are. Major and minor is easy. It's just the difference of where the key is placed in the beginning. Like what is the root key and which keys are you using? I mean C major I think it is literally just the white keys on the keyboard or the piano. Don't touch the black ones. Boom, you're playing in C major. Then there's just a lot of other things to put in. Should probably try and figure out what the other song I played the other day on the piano was played in, because that was played on almost exclusively the black keys. Oh, but Pajax?
Yeah.
If you ever get a keyboard, just take yourself the time to go through all, like, I think it's like 700 different sound things it can be set to. Because some of them are hilarious. If you just skip the first 200 and go to the last, like, 500 of them, one of them is a scream, like, screams, one of them is a laugh. One of them is just, I don't even know what the hell that sound was. I'm, like, there's so many, it's like a weird sound keyboard where you just have to like put in the right 3 numbers and then you get some weird thing.
Okay.
Like it's really fun.
I have a guitar, but I barely know how to play it.
Are you playing by strings, or are you like where you're stroking it down, like where you actually play all, like stroke your fingers over all the strings, or like what are you?
I'm actually like strumming.
Okay. I've begun to use the guitar more as a bass, but that's because my teacher wants me to perform with a bass song in front of the school on Friday, so good luck with that.
Okay.
Fucking hell, I'm going to have like the day before, I'm going to have gotten ripped out 2 of my teeth, and I'm going to have begun like getting braces. So that's gonna be literal hell. Especially because for some reason my teacher had the idea like, oh, why not do 2 performances for like the show thing that's for that day. It's like, okay, sure. At least the other performance is mostly just me mimicking to a song, where the main thing I'm gonna do is try and like perform in as a character in it. Because I cannot make my voice lag. I can make it look like my face and my body is lagging, but I can't make my voice lag. That is not something I can do. Like just out of nowhere, I just keep cutting it and stuff. Have you talked to Keiki recently?
Oh, actually.
What about the others? How are they doing?
Pardon?
What about the others? How are they doing?
I spoke to Ryan yesterday. He's doing good. But I haven't spoke to Zach.
It's like that kind of like goes back and forth for when he's actually seemed to exist on Discord. This is fun. I'm still surprised Ryan didn't get like kind of offended at the fact that I mentioned that he can't send gifs in the general chat anymore.
Huh.
Like, I'm surprised he didn't get offended. I would have thought he would get offended. But also the thing, like, he needs to stop sending that Shrek thing in here, like... There are younger people in the chat. Multiple of them. Gathering more and more fish. I'm just gonna keep gathering until the fishing hook breaks. Jax, have you played any of the FNAF games?
No, actually.
The only reason I haven't done it is because I'll most likely fall out of my chair.
Yeah, my chair's got one wheel missing, so whenever I lean on that side, it flings me off.
Okay, yeah. Like, this one doesn't have anything missing, but I'll still fall out of it if I play something with jump scares. So let's wait with that until I have a bigger audience, so I at least get something out of it, aka audience laughing at me. For some reason, people being scared and or in pain is something audiences find funny. Freaking sadists.
How much oil do you need?
I'm gathering it right now. I have like I have like 1.5 stacks. I think that'll be pretty close to at this point.
Okay.
But like the string is what I really need.
Ruth. Give me the ball. Thank you. I'll turn my camera on.
Oh, don't! My computer is literally gonna crash. Like, I can't turn off from like where it won't look at the webcam if the webcam's on, and it takes away all the frames.
Are you streaming?
Yes, I'm streaming.
Hi, and stream.
I said that when you joined. I think I'm going to have to like put up like markers to explain to people that like VC, like the VCs with numbers are primarily for streaming, while general is primarily for doing whatever. That one is not.
Yo,
for
Anne,
streaming.
this you.
What?
Anne, is this you?
It's what me? What am I supposed to look at?
What? Whoa, whoa. Anne, do you really look like that?
What are you looking at? I can't see. Okay, screen share, screen share.
You know what, I'm just gonna send, I'm just gonna screen share.
What are you looking at? I swear if this is a Rick roll.
No. Do you really look like that?
It's a Rickroll. I'm guessing it's a Rickroll.
No, it's not a Rickroll.
Sure. Right, can you give me 2 seconds? I need to see what the hell he's talking about.
Oh, it's not working. Hold on. Let me share my second screen. Do you really look like that?
Look like what? No!
Whoa!
I have no idea who that is. I don't wear glasses, I don't have red hair. Not me.
Definitely you. Look at
I
that.
don't have an E at that space in my name. I only have one E at the end of my name. It's not even the same.
Let's just forget about that E. Sorry. You really look like that.
Go find my Twitter. I have some photos of me on Twitter.
Whoa, Anne, why do you look like that?
I do not, but my face is on Twitter right now, so you can go find it there. Stop looking over here. What do you have? Why am I getting salmon oil now?
The place where I got the food, there was salmon also.
I think I have enough. I think I have enough oil, but I still need like half a ton of wheat. I'm gonna go towards the island.
How do I?
Sorry, I don't farm the wheat. I farm the wheat for myself.
Dude,
Don't do it on the island. Go do it somewhere else. The island is mine. Perfect. Does it take... Can we both mind the same crop without the game getting annoyed? Getting annoying. I don't know. I need to...
Farming.
I'm going to my favorite place to farm.
Becky's plants?
No, because I just don't know where any of the stuff is there. I keep forgetting where the right things are to mine them. If you remember where the things are to mine there, it's probably more efficient.
So...
First of all, this location.
Yeah, up there.
Hello. Hashtag, you know you can't just talk. Hashtag.
Why?
You can talk.
No.
Yes, you can.
No.
He's talking at the moment, so...
No, I'm not. I'm not asking about, are you gay? No, are you? No. Okay, good. Whoa, you...
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking?
A robot.
A robot. Is it one of those ones where it's like Evie? Is that what she was called?
No.
Like that really creepy one?
It's literally called Cleverbot.
Anyways. I think I forgot which island that's the right one.
Do you want today's farming island?
Yeah, which name is that? What?
It's called Dohum Island. Dohum
Oh, that
Island.
one. That's it. That's it. Never mind. I have to go for I'm done.
Fuck dig.
What?
Anne,
What?
fuck dig. Fuck dig.
Are you trying to speak Danish, or are you just saying vulgar words?
Hold on.
Like, what are you trying to say?
Hold on. Du stinker så meget.
The funny thing is, this is the insult a child will come up with. Like, sure, child, go play in the sandbox. Like, you literally just call, like, it's literally like smelly. You said, you just basically called me smelly. Like, and for like Danish people, the way you said it, like that sentence for a Danish person is like it would be a child's insult.
Du er en puppyhul. Du er en puppyhul. Du er en puppyhul.
What the hell? Like, I'm even trying. Okay, any other Danish person who ever sees this, I am sorry for the embarrassment he is for language right now. I am so sorry. Because this is getting embarrassing.
Du er en kælling. Du er en kælling.
The fact that you can't pronounce the first part of the sentence correct just makes it so much
Du
fun.
er en kælling.
Like, you're not even saying the main, like, main insult.
Kælling.
Okay, is what I'm hearing right now. You're pronouncing it so... I never thought it would be so fun to be insulted. You're not winning over me in this one.
Also, I know a place where you can, where 37 wheat crops.
But also another thing, Pashax. For me, I've been bullied so much in my life. It's like you're gonna have to come up with some more original insults. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. Literally, you're going to have to come up with some much more original ones. Plus, going with some that is at least partially true insult-wise is
I'll
more
be back in a
effective.
sec.
Going with stuff that isn't like accurate at all is just brushes right off. Nobody notices. Nobody cares.
And I need to farm wheat to get cooking.
And I'm just gonna... behave, motherfucker. Behave. So... have you had any progress on your character? You didn't answer.
With what?
Have you had any progress on your character, like figuring out what it actually is?
No, I was just thinking about the lore, not what species my character is.
Great job. I will then have to like you have to remember that because this is for the stream, like if it's for the lore on the stream, you need to be careful with what lore you come up with, especially if it's anything to do with that. Because I already have figured out like how that works in the universe my character is in. Like, God's sake, stop calling death itself for it. You're being very insulting for her. Basically view it as a lady death situation. That is the only like world building thing other than some things about the Enderman and stuff that I've actually figured out what I'm gonna do with.
Question, can you buy things on your island with the same items with beads and strings? Or just strings?
Both. It has to be from wheat.
Okay. Because I'm farming only wheat grains.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can have all the grains that are not your one. That I can't use to make bread.
I'm gonna begin gathering some of the other plants in a bit because I will need a lot of different. Okay, I think that's enough gathering of that one for now. Now I can go to the other ones. Which island is this? A smelt. Find barley. That's hops if I remember right. No, that's oats. Barley. Barley, barley, barley. I still find it funny that Pashak tried to insult me in my own language. It's like, unless you speak it fluently, I can punch you back 10 times as hard.
Oh.
And even then, if I really want to be mean, I could be a freaking asshole. Especially if I do it within Danish, because I actually know which words are considered actual, like, verb.
So, time to make some bread.
Hmm?
Time to make some bread.
So I find it funny, so like recently I figured out like, for me to find like an insult memorable, I either have to hear it all the time, like I can, like people use it all the time on each other, or it has to be like, like something like a longer thing. Like I heard one the other day on YouTube, which was, "You're so ugly that you make the Gorgons feel confident," which is a play on the fact that the Gorgons were supposed to be so ugly that they literally petrify people and look at them. Like, that's when I began finding them memorable. Otherwise, it's just like, real original. Like, just calling somebody ugly, it's just like, very original. Game is lagging. I think the last time I was in this island gathering stuff was when I was listening to some stuff about D&D. So yeah, fun. I was just listening to like what kind of spells do dungeon masters like usually ban at their table, because the players keep misusing them. Like apparently with the right chain of spells, if your dungeon master allows it, you can literally like, oh, why not summon a little army of pixies? Oh, pixies doesn't do a lot of damage? Okay, let's transform them into a fucking T-Rex. Okay. No, that's apparently something that actually happens at the tables. It's like, I was literally just looking at my, like, I had to replay that multiple times to make sure I heard it right. I was like, it's like, excuse me? Wait, did he say that actually happened, or did he say it's something you can do? No, it's something that actually okay. I am terrified of what my players can do with spells now. I will have to clarify. I will have to go through the different spells and look at which ones I will, like, which ones are okay and which ones are not. And clarify it before the game so nobody gets disappointed. So everybody knows what they have to deal with. To to make stuff out of the game. Like I only have T-Rex. It's just like, but then I have to send like 20 black dragons at you, and then if the T-Rex fails and you get a couple unlucky rolls, then it's gonna be a TPK. It's just gonna be like either you win every time or you just win every time except for one where you then die. It's like, that's not easy for me to balance. I'm gonna accidentally kill you all. That's not helpful. It's fun until I accidentally TPK the party. It's fun the first like 2 or 3 times. A spell like Simulacrum, like, oh yeah, let's just get a clone of myself. So now we have 2 of these characters. Like, okay, you just changed the entire dynamic of the party, increasing how much like they can take on by a fair bit. Just made yourself double as useful. You are already as useful as the rest of the party. Now you're double the amount of the other people. Trying to try and balance that shit. Although I still think my hardest time is gonna be explaining to the others that there is a sentence in the Dungeon Master's Handbook that explains that the Dungeon Master literally is the game. They are the rulebook. They are the game in the fact that they are the ones that are playing against the other players, but also in the fact that they are referee and the one who's like keeping check that nothing unfair happens. So like, trying to explain to my player that, like, no, you cannot have a nuke. Like, right, guys, and how long do you think it should take to explain to a player that they cannot have a nuke?
To some players, like seconds. To other players,
No,
days.
no, like, how long should it take? Like, how long should it? If, like, the game premise is that the dungeon master is the one who controls the entire thing, how long should it take for them to understand? If the whole premise of the game is that the dungeon
Less
master...
than a minute.
Yeah. I don't even know if the player has even understood it yet. It's like quite literally, you stop talking about nukes or you're leaving the game, because I can't deal with this for a second more. I've tried to explain this to you for like a month. No more. I beg of you.
Okay, at all, I can break 71 breads.
Mm-hmm.
I am cooking 46 with experience 58%. 85%.
Yeah.
So I fry it down. But after that, I will check how much I made. Yeah, I'll just take this paper.
But the thing is, like, one of the players, like the first one I invited to the game, like before I had even begun figuring out how the game was gonna be, like, she said from the start, like, I'm gonna be a problem player. But as far as I've seen, like, you're gonna be an angel compared to the others. You might try and be chaotic, but you're gonna try and be chaotic within the acceptable, like, what is the manners that you would usually follow as a Dungeons and Dragons player? Like, what is the standard etiquette? You know the etiquette. They don't. They don't know the etiquette. Like, Jenny, you know the etiquette. You're gonna be a saint compared to them. Plus, you're gonna be able to do your own roles and control your own character without me having to basically be a helicopter parent, checking that everything is done right while the other people are not sure what they're doing in the first place. Like, Jenny, you know as much about the game as I do. I don't have to hover above your shoulder to check if you're using the correct spell. And that you didn't accidentally do the wrong things.
Okay. I was cooking 46.
How much are you doing now?
And now I'm cooking level 48.
Yeah.
With 78% to the next level. And all this fresh baked bread is untradeable. So I will just swap it.
Is it possible to sell it to the
No,
Okay, so you can't sell it to the blacksmith?
you can't sell it.
Because some untradables you can sell to the blacksmith, like the
It's just to make it's
It's
this
just
bread
an
has
item.
2 reasons to make. Give it to an NPC or
An
drop it
XP.
away. And the only way why I am doing this is for the XP or the quest.
Is it... Oh, so what is it I need for the next level of... What is this one? This one is the... Malt. Then it's probably oats I need. Gather oats I go! Yeah, I don't want to ban any of the spells that the game I'm gonna be doing. So I'm just gonna see if I can, like, explain to different players that, like, if I say no to the usage of a spell in a specific situation, then that's a no. Because I don't want to have to ban the entire spell completely. I want you guys to be able to use it in other situations where you're not just trying to break the game. Like, if they're trying to get by an obstacle and it's a clever way of using the spell, sure, use it. I should have prepared better so you couldn't use the spell in that situation in the first hand. But if I didn't prepare, use it. But if it's like specifically for the situation of, hey, let's break the game. No. 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 And again, how does clerics even get spell? Yeah, clerics. Because for like the wizard character, I have a decent control over what they get. They have their starting spells, which none of them are too groundbreaking. And then there is the later on spells, which is like later spells are gathered physically in game, either by buying them or getting them in the library or doing a quest to get them. So it's like I can just push it out into the future for them to get the spell because the spell will break the game. Let's give them into other powerful spell that'll be just as fun. But that also puts another pressure on me to figure out what spells both fit character-wise, story-wise, power level-wise, so I don't end up breaking the game. I'm sensing a pattern of there's a lot of situations where the Dungeon Master have to be prepared to ensure that nobody can break the game. I'm realizing what I put myself in for now. I'm beginning to regret. But at the same time not, because it will be hilarious. I am still surprised to know some of the other things.
I also noticed for you.
But I'm already gathering.
And
Don't need an. Isn't. I think oat is for birch. Don't need like a million of them. Like last time you just gave me like 3 stacks. Like,
this time I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
No. And not of oats, right? Please tell me it's not of oats.
So what of this island better? Oh, I don't know what island it was.
Just don't go to the oat island, go to the other ones. I need the other ones a lot more than oat.
I'm just here to get you some resources. That's the one island. That's the old one.
Begin the escape! Ah!
Just accept the truth.
No! Run. And I will run. And I will run. Till there's nowhere left to run. And with that, I mean my island, because I need to go check what I actually need.
Man. Yeah, then open your house. Open your house.
No, I'm gonna check what I need.
Ah.
Which is oak leaves like crazy. So yeah, won't be needing any more of that, I think. Then birch is barley. How much do I
Yeah,
have on me now?
so I have some materials for you.
Be
not only
patient.
grains or strings.
Okay, so it's melt. I need oat strings is for flowers, gravel, and clay.
So I could just go to my island and check real quick what you can buy with these three.
Nothing
Yeah,
really.
so I have oak. I have stronger, dark oak, and spruce. So you can buy all these wood types.
I'm just real quick gonna see if I can fix the last thing I needed with dark blue glass first before I go back to the island.
I have ice fish oil, so you can buy concrete.
I don't need concrete right now. I know which blocks I need that when I'm going for hunting for stuff. Those are the ones I'm going to hunt for. Okay, now a lot more light blue and some turquoise glass is what I'm gonna need.
Just accept my materials.
I literally don't have the inventory space for the amounts you're asking for me to take.
Make space.
I don't have the space! Anywhere! If it's oats, go sell it. It's for flowers apparently. Stability enough, it's the only one that doesn't have freaking plants for it. Only some more turquoise. Oh, I only, yeah, I believe maybe one or two more turquoise and then a lot more light blue.
I'm go.
Hmm?
I go.
We're living.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want my materials.
No, because I haven't used
So I
oats.
don't have free space. So I can't pick up anything.
Go put it in the market. It's the only thing we can do. Okay, melt string. And then hops. Melt, hops, and rye. Okay, I'm out. Okay, so I'll need rye and I'll need hop. I need other space and oats basically. And you can't get to that island from here, so let's go to somewhere you can't get to there from. Just make sure because that island is actually closer to there than it is to Manor. So hello. Fun all around. Oh, wait, I just need to go back and do. Hello. I'll need to go to drum. Drum. You see, my brain is just drums. Okay, we got a teleportation scroll and a flying ship who just landed. Okay. I'm just gonna talk about D&D now. Nobody else is here. I need something to talk about. It's something I know a decent amount about, considering I have 3 giant books about it over here. I haven't played it yet. You don't have to play it to know stuff about it. To be honest, actually playing it takes actually finding a friend group, and then because I'm gonna be the dungeon master, I'm gonna need a lot more work. Like, that's not easy, that's the hard part. Yeah. Actually, what is my current gathering level? I'm gonna take a gamble and go back to the bank and look for something. Actually, I'm gonna do something else. Slash class. I'm not sure if it's on this on the other character. I'm gonna check if it's on this character. It is, but that's none of those items. It's 2 others. It's this one and this one. Going to 7. Why am I wearing a brand just paid so many ideas on this character? What level are those even? Oh, how pitiful. Oh, that explains why it's such a hard time for me on this character. I haven't played on this character in forever. I was gonna check if I had a better scythe. But I don't, because I only bought the things I needed for rings in this character. Let's see how much a scythe would cost. I would be buying a... on this level. Tier 6 it would be. For 1 LE? Sure, I'd like to buy 1. Deal. Would be fairly useful. Let's go with that one if the game would let me instead of lag. But let's be honest, that's a wish. And like, that's not gonna happen. Let's see. I'll just put this here and this here. And we'll keep the coins on me. Oh, I have a slight pouch on this character. Class. Back to this one, and then let's go get the better scythe, because 4 is definitely not as good as 6. It spares a lot of time. And a lot, because I have to go back for repair scrap all the time with low level stuff, then high level stuff, which literally won't care for repair scrap other than like once a month. Yeah, I guess that exists, but I don't need it. But then it also requires a lot, but still I have to go for it less times. I can just go for more one time. Which for me is fine. I can gather a lot of repair scrap easily. If not, just buy it from the lowest bid. The lowest price, whatever. How are you supposed to say it when you're buying it? Let's go see our new toys. Which toys are made to tools, but still. It's fitting more when it's a weapon. There's at least some fun in it. There isn't much fun in farming. Okay, then we go here and go a few back. Okay, apparently it says page 5. "90 speed versus 5. Gonna be good, it's almost double the speed. A lot better productivity. Ugh, can't talk right now apparently. Great. Drum. Or drum, whatever you want to call it. Which isn't a hit. He's talking about the pirate ships. Oh wait, no. No. I thought he was thinking about poetry. We had like the first line and then I began doing anything else. Yeah, there's nothing. It's the rat. Of course it is. My accent is weird as well. But hey, I don't care. Works for me. Okay, now let's try the moving one. Ooh, and 2. And this tool is actually the right one for my level. %, 13%. %, so I get around 1 level. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. 5. Well, I'm getting a bit more it seems. I'm getting the exact amount and I'm just swinging very close to the edge. Might get a little bit more, I think I'm getting more on average. Where is stuff? There is stuff. Time to gather more. Okay, so what to talk about? Right, I think it was runes. Like, there's one thing I figured out about like what to do for like the D&D villain. I am gonna have the most fucking annoying dungeon for them. Like, good luck getting into the opposite direction of what the bad guy actually wants you to go. If going in the way he wants you to go, it's gonna be smooth sailing. Otherwise, I mean, there's a possibility, but he's been here for a couple of years, which means spells that become permanent after a couple of years have already taken effect, like the ones like you can put in for that, and plus that then there is like some, like, I think it's runes or like the small stones, or, well, it's not stones specifically, but like you can choose like some, to put spells on objects, which then activate if requirements are met. So like, what if you literally just have the villain sitting in his chair comfortably, in front of him like a ball that looks like a bowl of candy, but like full of small crystals and stones in different colors, they're super pretty. The party jumps in through the door, ready to fight him. He touches the white stone, they are all stuck in a, just like a magical shield. He's also touching another stone, which is making so they can't talk. And another one that completely stuns them. It's like a villain with the proper resources to gold and time would be fucking unbeatable. Like, just a layer. I think, is it fog it's called? There's a spell that like creates a fog in the area, which you can literally, like, good luck team to get through here. You're not able to here unless you find some way to discard the spell. Like, also the way that like getting into the castle would need like some type of key. Well, like my castle specifically, but I don't know what to use, but yeah. Like some type of key from like some of the subordinates to like the main villain, because like if he has like those crystal things, I'm pretty sure cost a lot of gold in the game, and they take spells, high level spell slots and stuff. So like if he had the capability of doing that, he has lackeys. He has high level lackeys, which they might not have been able to kill, but they were able to get them annoyed enough that they just left, like, I'm not telling this today. Or maybe they sneaked in and found a key of theirs to get into the main castle, because the castle is supposed to be guarded. Oh, maybe that could be a way that, like, I knew they were coming, and that's why he's, like, planning for which way they're going. Because it's like, well, you did steal the keys from one of my workers. They kind of mentioned it. And yeah, it's kind of a big thing, so yeah, we were kind of prepared. Did you think we were just gonna sit and look while you broke into the castle and tried to kill me? Like, is that what you expected me to do? Who do you think you are? Well, I know one of you thinks you're some kind of, like, super, like, two of you think you're super close with the deities, but like, look at your privileges. You ain't that high up on the scale for them. You're just twerking for them. It's good and all. You're the pets for the day. Good for you. Like, I would literally just be how we had to handle them, just be like, okay, good for you. Now what are you doing I have to talk with the rogue in the group more. To establish more character-wise. Oh, I have an idea for what. Literally, the rogue's character doesn't have memory of anything. Because he relinquished control of his background to me, so I don't kill his character because I hate it too much and I want it dead. And if I've made a backstory for it that's tying too much into the story, that means I can't kill it. Without having to retcon major parts of the story, that is. And I don't want to do that, so... Basically an instant cheat code to keep me from murdering the character I hate the most because it's a freaking skill monkey! Why do I have subjection spells to skill monkey? I mean, Philip actually ends up being a part of the game, because like he doesn't actually seem that interested, and I'm getting kind of just like, I don't actually want to spend that much time on a character for him, but like, okay. Like the thing that like, okay, you don't even want to put in any work for the character. Like I love the idea of a centaur, but like, let him son work, please. But it's like, just interesting. But just like, that means I could put like a red dragon in front of him, a copper dragon, and choose him, like tell him to choose one, and he's just gonna be like, gonna choose one because like, yeah, I want to choose this one, why not? Instead of actually his character would actually know anything. Like, you know, the basic knowledge of don't go near the chromatic. Go near the metallic, but not the chromatic. Chromatic, aka the clean colors like red, black, white. I think there's green as well, there's blue. Like those dragons, don't touch, run. Then there's the chromatic, I think, no, they're the metallic, the metallic ones. Metallic ones, sure, go have a talk with the golden dragon. Yeah, it's as powerful as a red dragon, but the difference is, this one isn't an asshole. This one is willing to talk before it begins to fight with you. It would prefer to talk over fighting with you. Oh, you're good at comedy? Well, entertain it. I'm sure it has something that you'll like. It's like payment for entertaining it. Well, the red dragon would much rather see how you taste. Of that, I mean how your head tastes. It's gonna chew your head off. No mercy. But it also prefers its food well done. The red dragon does anyways. The white dragon prefers it as a lollipop. It prefers to turn it into a lollipop. Well, you have the ones that poison, or the ones that do one thing and the other thing, and blah blah blah. Each color has different effects. Some colors repeat effects from other colors. But it's like I'm gonna have to deal with a player who doesn't even understand the basics of don't go near the freaking chromatic dragon. It's gonna kill you. Or stuff like, don't open the freaking treasure chest, bitch. None of you have made an investigation check. What is the most common thing to be mimics? It's like, it's treasure chests. Why? Because adventurers like to stick their hands in them, and that means the mimic gets to eat a hand. Like, don't stuff your hand in the freaking treasure chest before you've checked. Maybe double checked. Or triple checked. depending on how much of a sadist your dungeon master is, you might even have to check it like 10 times. Think about how much of an asshole the dungeon master has been. Basically, the dungeon master seems agreeable of how they act with the players. Then you might need to check like once or twice. Like there's literally a meme where it's like a high level party just looking at us, literally just a normal spoon, doing like magic check, arcana check, trapped, like checking for traps, checking for anything. Like, is there anything suspicious about a spoon? It's like, no, you don't see anything suspicious. It's like, I roll an arcana check. Okay, there's nothing about it with arcana. It's like, I roll a perception. It's like, it's a spoon. It's a silver spoon. And it's like, I roll to see if there's a trap. It's like, you do so. You see nothing. It's like, I roll to detect magic. It's like, you do so. Like, I roll to detect the creatures. Like, you do so. There are some in the other rooms. There is nothing near you. Like, I roll for history. It's like, it's a spoon. It's like, the thing is, that's actually how some tables work, because the dungeon master has just betrayed the team so many times that it's like nobody trusts him anymore. Either that or the dungeon master stuttered a slight bit while voicing the random innocent NPC, and now the entire party thinks that the random old guy NPC who stuttered a slight bit while telling where he was the night of the murder is now, they now think he's the murderer. It's like, no, it's just the dungeon master who stuttered. You have no proof other than a stutter, and you're gonna try and chop his head off. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to find a way to de-escalate this yet now. Like literally whatever the dungeon master does, they're going to have to deal with. So they better work well, because they're gonna have to deal with the consequences. Nobody else is. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. What does I need now? It's next level. It was not oats, I think it's hops. No, yeah, it's hops, I think. These ones are level 30. No, onto the one that's level 40. And then the one that's level 50. Because by that time I should probably be enough level for that. Hopefully. I might do some of the building off screen, but yeah. Depends how much energy I have Friday. Probably I've had a monster breakdown that day, but sure. Let's try and see. There we go. Okay. I can't wait until May starts, because then I actually get to show off the new kimono I've made for my character. Which is actually supposed to be accurate to what... I'm not sure if like everybody would be changing kimonos compared to what would be appropriate. I checked like some different stuff about like how it should look. I'm not sure if I've actually found the right thing, or if I just found like what a micro geiko would wear. Like, she's not wearing the micro geiko obi. Oh well. Technically she would be wearing the geiko obi, because they are literally just wearing the simplest and most normal obi you can. While Maiko, which is the training state of a gecko, are wearing freaking 7-meter long obis that is tied around in weird ways, and now you have like a meter of fabric, like two tails of fabric hanging down from you. It has a symbol on it in case you get lost while in the city, so that people can just point you back like, oh yeah, that's the direction you came from. That's, yeah, your symbol over there, that's from that area. Oh well, it was in old times. Nowadays you have a phone, most likely. Most likely you have something somewhere. And there's also like the difference, like gecko shoes versus Maiko shoes. Gecko shoes, the normal sandals you would wear. Like this person who's been in training for 5 years is wearing the normal shoes. Maiko, hey, why not put in them like 10 centimeter high shoes made of wood that has bells tinkling on the inside? Why not? It's like but it's heavy. And it's harder to wear than the gecko stuff. Why is the training period harder? I mean, I guess okay, but still. Swap. Was it like the hair ornaments and stuff? Is like having to be careful, like I don't put too much in the hair of it, because like gecko have like a ton of it in their hair, and Maiko has almost none. So just put like some flower decorations of like the flower of the month, aka whatever flowers in bloom. Which I chose one I'm pretty sure is Chinese, but I don't give a shit because it wasn't a chart. And it fits with the character as well. I think it's around summer, like maybe, yeah, it's, I think summer to fall, around that area. That Spider Lilies has an area where they're the flower of the season, so I want to see what those look like. Spider flowers, things. I mean, you know, for me, like, I was literally like, what am I gonna do? I don't know how to make any of these flowers look correct. And then I realized, wait a second, it says gradient. I'm just gonna make it a gradient. And then I'm gonna stuff flowers. Flowers of the season will be in here instead. This looks pretty. Do like a ton of detail on like the next dress. I like the hair detailing though. Because I have like these things with like a little ball of flowers almost, and then like from it there's like trails of flowers that like, or well, ornaments that's supposed to look like flowers, I think it's supposed to be. And it's like, my character has buns. Like if you look in the back of my character's hair, you can see buns. Just having decorations hang down for them, I think that's pretty fitting. Because I don't know where I would put the actual like other decoration stuff for it to fit, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm just doing the other thing. Also because I don't want it to look too much like a gecko or a Maiko. Which ones are these? Just barley. Not interested. And over here it's hops. Hoppity hop hops. put him up here. Hop the hop hops. The good thing is like when it's over here because like it's like this here and the next hop plant is over there. Like it's clear when it's in these other areas, like easy to find. I've also gotten further with the Vanny map I've been working on. That's fun. Mostly because I can share the shit out of the other people in the class. Mainly one who thinks the mask is creepy. I don't think the others have very strong survival senses because they're like, oh, that looks fine. It's like this doesn't look creepy to you at all. This suspiciously large smile does not all give you guys the sense of this person might not be trustworthy. How the hell would you trust that thing? Hey Bamsey. My dog is here now. Good, come here. Good dog. Here, go. Go. Yeah, you just that donkey. I'm playing games right now. Go. Oh, he's looking at me like, why are you not paying me more? I'm sorry, doggy, but I'm playing games right now. I'll pay you more later. Don't know why you're complaining so much. You literally like squish me every morning when I like go downstairs to like eat my breakfast and stuff. Like when I sit down on the couch to eat my breakfast. Let's first idea of what will happen. Hey, let's basically throw us up on top and crush her. Oh, he's just laying behind me like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hello. Oh, come on, Bobsy. He's an old dog. Both he and his puppies turned out beautiful. He wasn't even supposed to have puppies, but he ended up with like 11 of them by accident in the same group. Like there's those 11 were siblings, and all of them survived. Even the one that was like smaller than the others. It's like also there. Surprising considering the like the mama dog. That was the first time for that to have pups, and also the only time. Like, and the owners left her in a room after some time to go pick up their daughter because they were like, okay. She said like 7, maybe 8 pups. There's like 8 out now, so yeah, this should be all of them. So and there hasn't come out anything for the last couple of minutes, so she looks like she's done. So we'll just go and pick them up and let her spend some time with the puppies. She returns back, everything looks fine. Next morning goes back into the room, counts the puppies. There's extra puppies. There's extra puppies. Is that okay? So that means unsupervised. First time mother for a dog. But 11, which is already a crazy number. And all of them survives, even the one who was underweight. Who's now a little fat one, but that's fine, I guess. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it because it's like look at what he could be when you like look at the one we have, which is like if you don't know how a dog's supposed to look, it would be like it's kind of thin, but it's like no, it's just muscle. Because he runs around so much, he can't take on weight for that amount of running. Like you pick up a ball while he's outside, like you will have to be careful you don't accidentally get tackled. Or a stick. Or anything he thinks you're gonna throw to him. The older dog, it's more like you pick up a snack or so, like just some food of some kind. Or like maybe something for the dog. Like, or something he thinks looks like one of the food things for the dog. It doesn't even need to be food. If he thinks it's food, that's enough for him to come running. Or if that calls us that point as well. But that's probably also partly because sometimes Dad just falls asleep on the couch with the dog, like sleeping halfway on top of him. He's sleeping on the couch now. Absolutely adorable. And absolutely stupid. Because he has work the next day. And he's gonna be tired. Not like his work makes him tired enough already. Like, for God's sake, some time. Have you guys ever had like the thing where you're just like questioning why somebody keeps a job? It's like you're overqualified and it's making you miserable. Literally other applications that look like it refused you because you're too overqualified and they thought you're just gonna move on to another place soon. Like you are miserable. At the same time I know why he's staying. It's because the younger people that we're working with at the place is like he has a soft spot for literally anybody, you know what I mean, like just not being able to live in any bad situation. And when one of your co-workers can't cook pasta, that's a bad situation. Like what are they gonna eat if the others can't even make pasta? Or arrive on shift at the times they're supposed to. It's just kind of it's just kind of the thing where you're just like, you are way too much of a people pleaser. Until if you're me, then you look at yourself and you're like, I know where I got it from. So I'm a people pleaser too. I will literally turn into a doormat at the slightest point of something. Like, if people really piss me off, I will turn into a fucking demon. But that takes a lot to go that far. How long do we have left? Okay, we still have a decent amount left before I need to go sleep. But it's like, until then, I will act very nicely. And even if it's somebody I don't know, if I can sense they have a hard time with something, I will literally, like, my eyes are not taken off them until either they're better, or I find a way to help them get better. Or when you're literally just sitting in your room while your brother is having a party and then out of nowhere. Chaos. And while you're trying to fix some chaos with some of the others, somebody breaks the toilet. We still don't know who. It's like toilet seat literally like, how did you? None of you should have to wait to do so. Like what, like 4 of you sitting on the toilet at the same time? None of you should have to wait. How, like, literally, like the part you actually sit on, like where the hole and stuff is, like, yeah, well, there's just a part of it that's not connected to itself anymore. Like, still the entire thing is there, but it's just, there's a line down to it now that's broken off. Like, okay. Who chopped the toilet seat with like a sword or something? Like who? Why? Who did it and why did they do it? We request answers. Also, how did you do it? Like, I'm pretty sure like they would need like at least 2 of them to rival like the weight of like my dad or somebody like that upstairs. Like, they weigh nothing. It's like, what? You have to be like 3 people? Like, you're teens. You're not even like young adults yet. Like, you're not even very old for teens. So like, how did you? Most of you are scrawny as fuck. Other than the one who has a bit of muscle on them, but like, even then, how did you? Why did you? And back again to the question of how did you? What was I even talking about earlier? I have no idea. It's just devolved into chaos, and I'm fine with it. Because when I'm ranting, I at least am talking about something. Which is better than just sitting in silence as a stone-faced zombie. I can't do that one correct. I can't unless I'm listening to it at the same time. Like, like, I know it sometimes goes over to another sound, but I don't remember when and I don't remember where. That's just something I can remember almost the entirety of the intro song for the new Final Fantasy 20 game. Like, on piano, I can remember exactly how to play a majority of it. Like, I am getting pretty close to actually being able to play it. Like, without looking at it, like, help stuff for it. Except for, like, the thing where it keeps repeating the intro part of it. It's just like, it's the intro part again, but with a slight variation. New variations of it. Okay, guess I have to remember where they are. Okay. I'll learn it at some point. Okay, let's see. Should I gather a slight bit more? A slight bit, I mean literally this one and the next one. So the last one is over here. And wait, no, the next two because they're right beside each other. Running, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, running. Sorry. Oh god, why? I hate noise. Okay, that's equal parts. Let's go just a bit more instead. Let's just put them in like this. We're just gonna get a lot extra acacia. How does acacia look again? Yeah, it looks fairly normal. I can use it as a base. Maybe move it over here where I can see it's not popular zones. Now if I want to, I can gather at some point the jungle leaves. Have I ever gathered jungle leaves before is the question. No, so I'm not gonna start now. Neither for the dog oak, that doesn't fit with the belt right now. So I'm gonna make more of the vines that hang down. I'm gonna change them around a bit so they look more like the vine back here. It looks more alive. This one is gonna be thicker. Probably, you know what, let's just real quick draw up with our acacia. Billable, you're gonna join in here. We all know that already. Thinking of why not have one that goes for here. I'm gonna make it prettier later. Right now I'm just trying to draw up where I want it. I don't want too much of it in that area. Like maybe this one is like one of the longer ones. Like the shorter ones are good to protect smaller areas, but the longer ones will be like mainly to protect the building as a whole. Especially like if they went just out of range. So they would have lots of like going back and forth. Because the last straight down there. This one is pretty short. And this one is long enough to deal with the majority of whatever's happening outside the house. Well, this one would be long enough to, if it went over there, it would be literally able to like clean up the entirety of there. If you wanted to clean out the entirety of there as well. Probably also the majority of out here. This one could take a decent amount to protect. make it feel less clustered. We'll move the entrance for this arm a bit forward over here. Maybe move that arm a bit further forward too, so we can have an extra arm that goes out here. Like, I really want this thing to look kind of organic and alive. Like, in there, the part of covered with glass, lots of changing blocks. I'm gonna have to change that one. Actually, what if I had it go over here, then hang kind of down, and go over here and cobble in here again? Would probably have to be more like over here, and then hang down. So like you can see it from the inside of the window. Because right now, most of the time, you can not, like this is basically how you would think the building looks from the outside. This. Instead of this. You'd think this really pretty wild building instead of this one that is protected by a giant plant monster. Was it Kevin? I called him? I think it was Kevin. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need all the acacia I can get. If I'm gonna use it as a base for it, but it's fine for now. What's the clock say? The clock says sleepy time. Let's just go to the entrance of the house and stand up here and say it. Anyways, guys, I hope you had a good day, evening, night, morning, whenever, wherever you're in the world, and bye-bye! Bye, stream! Going